Hey, how would you like to save a lot of money on your farm when it comes to buying tractors? We can do that today. This here, look at this puppy. You do that by buying old tractors. They're mods. Hi, I'm Farmer Teacher, and we're going to talk real quick about how you can save money on your farm by purchasing these mods that are vintage tractors. First one here is a Volvo. It has only 32 horsepower, goes 18 miles an hour, costs $11,000, which is cheap for a tractor. And it's not the most expensive one here. There are some cheaper ones. I have it hooked to this water tank there, and it will pull that at 32 horsepower. So it has some uses around the farm that you can do. This is the Deuce. Okay, it has 82 horsepower, goes 24 miles an hour, and costs, with 82 horsepower, $17,000. Base price is $12,000 by the time you bump up the horsepower from 52 to 82. But I do that because it works great, and you can add this little weight on the front, and it works great for cutting grass. Okay, and other things that you need 80 horsepower to do. And it's pretty quick at 24 miles an hour for an old tractor. That's pretty quick. Next up, we have this puppy. It's a Massey Ferguson FE35. Okay, it has only 37 horsepower. You can configure it to higher, I think up to 49. I only get the 37 because I'm using it as a front end loader. Okay, this particular attachment is for bales, so you can pick up large bales of hay or silage or straw, whatever you have on your farm. It's very, very handy. You can put regular fork on it also for honey or wool or whatever else you got to transport. And this comes out to pretty cheap forklift or front end loader, I'd say. Okay, very nice tractor. Has 37 horsepower, goes 21 miles an hour. It's pretty quick. And equipped like I got it at 6250. 6250. Now that doesn't include the front end attachment. You have to get that. Okay, and you have to get this weight on the back. If you don't, and you try to pick up some honey, it's going to fly all over the place. Next, we have a Farmall, and this is probably the best deal out here. This little dude is, there's no difference when you bump up the horsepower. So I bumped it up to 80. The tractor itself is only $3,500. $3,500. It's not that fast, maybe 15 or 16 miles an hour. But at 80 horsepower, it can pull my Seeder here, which is also a mod. And it pulls it wonderfully. You only need 60 to pull that, so it pulls it great with that. And this is the granddaddy of the bunch. In case you need a lot of power, this Stiger costs $52,000. It's the most expensive, but it has 320 horsepower. Only goes 15 miles an hour, but it's got some torque and some great pulling power. And finally, I got the John Deere. The John Deere is attached to a mod also, which is a cultivator. And you only need 40 horsepower to pull that. And this John Deere has 50 horsepower, and it goes 15 miles an hour. The John Deere 710. And we're back to our water tank. So we're gonna try this real quick. See if we'll pull it. And look at that, he's pulling that just fine. So if you got to water your greenhouses, or you just want to take a little thing of milk somewhere, this is a great option. And it's cheap, and it's fun to play with. And there's some smaller ones too. All right, I'm going to jump over here and try, we'll do him last. I don't have any grass to cut, but let's try this cultivator. I'm going to buy this field, oops, right here. Should have done it already. Let's just see if it'll cultivate that. And you'd be surprised at how well these things work, especially with the mods that go with them. They don't have the best top speed, but they have a lot of torque. And look at that. He's humming along at 9 miles an hour with that. Making pretty good work of that. So he's working. I don't have any grass to cut, but I can unfold it and show you. So it's a standard thing. He has enough horsepower to run it. I think he needs 60 to operate that. And this has plenty. And the front end loader we looked at. And the last thing is this seeder. Get him going right here. Have to move the other stuff. Just so you can see him operate. All right, and he's going 6 miles an hour, 7 miles an hour. But it's seeding, and you can get it done with these things for very little money. Now, since the tractors cost less, that also means your maintenance is going to be a lot less, because the maintenance is a percentage of the value of the tractors and the equipment. So not only are you saving money when you purchase it up front, but you're saving in your daily maintenance operation. So if you're trying to do a from scratch farm or a hard farm, these things really come in handy to help you out. And I know it's a mod, they're all mods. Some people think mods are cheating. But just look at it like you're buying an old used tractor. So there you go. All right, that's all I got. Give us a thumbs up. Hit that like button down there and share this with some of your friend farmers. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.